Hi everyone. This is Daisy, aka Professional Hype Priestess. I miss you guys so much. I miss you guys so much. There's been a lot going on. So I have to tell you guys about some stuff that's currently going on in the community because there's some seriousness that needs to be there's some serious energy around this situation regarding Ermias Esgadum, aka Nipsey Hussle. And right now, for those of you guys who live in LA, there's a lot of gang violence and there's a lot of street wars and there's a lot of stuff going on because of who they claim killed Nipsey. And there's a lot of stuff happening right now because the person that they claimed killed Nipsey, he was involved, but there's a whole lot of other stuff going on behind the scenes. And he gave me a direct order to put this message out to the community, especially the LA community. And you guys will hear me out there tonight too. But long story short, what's currently going on is basically Nipsey Hussle. He was not directly killed by Eric Holder. No, he was the shooter, but he was paid to do it. And they try to make it seem like it was some street beef that just had gone left and a whole bunch of other shit. But it was Lauren London that set up Nipsey. Lauren London set up Nipsey's brother Sam. Lauren London and Sam were having a fucking affair. Lauren had gotten pregnant by Sam before Nipsey had died, and she was basically using them against each other, like some Ken and Abel shit, right? Like going between two brothers. She tested that weakness because Sam has always been jealous of his brother, right? Even though he's the older one. So Lauren Nip did not want to marry her. He had another female that he was in love with. It's a whole bunch of other shit. Anyhow, I just have to say that because a lot of people in LA are being impacted by this right now. Lauren essentially basically used his spirit too as like a ritual because she knew that he was going to die. So she consecrated it basically so she can get shoe deals, Puma deals, movie deals, and things like that. Because remember, before he passed, she wasn't doing shit. Now she took that whole Puma deal, she did all that shit. So this needs to be talked about because a lot of people in LA have died behind this. Yeah, she is serious, right? And Janae Eiko is involved as well. She knew what was going on. And Lauren London, her whole thing is, well, he wasn't good to me. He messed with other women. He did this, he did that. So she had him killed. And that type of shit, Nipsey was a king. So this is why there's such a backlash in our community because of everything that happened. And for those of you guys in the LA area, I'm not saying that Eric Holder shouldn't be held responsible, but Lauren London got involved. She set that shit up. They paid the DA, the old one, the one before George Gasconi. He's from San Francisco. They paid the DA of LA, that black lady, that one that just left. She was about to get recalled. Lauren London paid her. They paid her almost $1 million and she got caught the fuck up. There's a whole investigation. I can't talk about that shit right now. It's some really wild shit going on right now spiritually. Lauren London should be binding his spirit. She'd be binding him so that basically he could do her bidding. And there's a lot of stuff going on that is just we can't really discuss online. I really just feel like for those of you guys who are involved and you know these people I name, stay the fuck away from them. Um, I had a really, it was a really powerful vision. And when I say like Nips is really my guide, like he be in my ear, like you guys have no idea. And there was a time where I could not hear him, and it was because they were using a lot of black magic to bind him. Because Lauren London watches my channel, and with this whole Janae Eichel fuckery that was going on with some of the tarot hosts, you're gonna see it yourself. Other people are gonna come out and start speaking about it. Other people have been speaking up about this. They all set him up. It wasn't about money. It was about power for her, and he's disrespecting her because he didn't want to fuck with her. She trapped him with the baby. So, anyways, y'all, that's really what I had to say about that. There's the investigation going in with the DA, the former one. They paid him off. Lauren London's dad is a European man, Michael London. He's very popular in the entertainment industry. He has a lot of power. They all set that shit up. They all set Nip up. So for those of you guys who are in the LA area, tell your folks what's really going down because we got other shit that we really need to focus on, and they got us fighting each other over his death. But it really was London, and she used his energy in like ritual, you know. So that's all I really got to say about that. Um, so you guys, good luck with everything. I just had to let you know. I got Nipsey's mom was also involved. We contacted her and let her know she's really on some other shit completely. Like she's really not solid for her son. She tried to give Nipsey the final death. She tried to give him the final fucking death spiritual. You guys know what that means when you try to kill off a spirit because he was fucking exposing a lot of shit. She knew, but she didn't reprimand her son. She didn't. So, the dude Sam. So I'm gonna just keep it at that. There's a lot of bullshit going on right now with that family. Lauren is using a lot of black magic to try to stay coded and covered. She's doing a lot of bullshit, and it's not fucking working. I'm gonna just say right now, there's a lot of people using a lot of black magic to stay out of that shit. Using black magic to, not have his death come out, using black magic to keep his spirit quiet, and it's really fucking foul and disrespectful. So if you can, light a white candle for Nip. Use your holy oil, your free oil, your exorcism oil to free his spirit. Because they're really trying that dude right now, and that shit is fucking foul. So, so that's all I got to say about this. Thank you all so much. Have a good night. Bye.